the platforms actually kind of favor Sonic and Yoshi's as well. With those up airs, they can shark pretty well.
Yeah, I would think so.
And Peach and Daisy don't really have any landing, great landing options as far as aerials go.
Oh, we're getting into it. Game number 1 of winners semi is our first semi match here.
Yep, Sonido and Kamikaze starting off with a strong percentage lead.
I think if they are able to split up, we saw it in their most recent set against 8-Bit Man.
Yeah.
If they're able to split up the team, I think they can do pretty well. Right, we've seen MuteAce and Samsora work with each other so well.
Yeah, they work together well, though. They got to be together.
Yeah. So if you can split up the Peaches, split up the Princesses, I think Blue Team can do pretty well here. As they're showing already.
Yeah. Samsora almost getting out of there. DIs to the complete corner of the blast zone.
Great follow-up.
Both at over 100% already.
It might be a little harder for Blue Team to find stocks. They can rack up damage pretty easily, but Sonic definitely has trouble finding KOs. Yoshi not quite as much, but maybe some of his KO options are pretty telegraphed.
Ooh, that's an unfortunate back air from Sonido on Kamikaze. Trying to follow up after that egg.
Samsora surviving at 158. Still, like I said, it could be hard to find KOs.
Yeah. Kamikaze is probably looking for a nair to shield or landing up air to get this kill on Samsora at 171%.
Order from Sonic, certainly not going to do it.
Sonido's probably going to have to go off stage a little bit more. Down smash is actually going to take it, but what we're probably looking for is a little bit more commitment off stage so that we can get these earlier kills.
So Blue Team does find the first stocks, and they're still on their first stocks themselves. Samsora finds one. All I need to do is say it, and then it goes away, right?
But Sonido and Kamikaze doing a lot of good work. Sonido sitting pretty at 120%. Parries the forward air, knocks him away with a forward tilt.
It seems like the pace has kind of slowed down a little bit here. That tends to happen in a lot of sets.
Yeah.
Everybody starts right out of the gate swinging, and then after a little bit, they take a little bit to reconcile, see what happened.
Yeah, research doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. You need a little bit of time to know what our opponents are capable of and to give them a little bit of conditioning.
It looks like that's favoring Red Team, though. They were behind kind of 2 stocks at the start, but now it looks completely even.
Yeah, they're just trying to get it down real quick. A nice forward smash from Sonido. Getting away from Kamikaze.
That was good patience from Kamikaze, too, to stick and shield.
MuteAce at 1 stock, Samsora at 2. Blue Team both at 2 stocks apiece. Kamikaze is going to try to hold on to the stock at 142%.
He has been, Sonido.
Okay.
Kamikaze has been routinely living pretty long.
Yeah, I don't know what Yoshi is smuggling. Oh, nice. Even recognizing how far you're going to be from that ledge in the magnifying glass. Still living at 175%. Gets nared.
Samsora finds it finally. Kamikaze striking right back.
Kamikaze and Sonido looking really strong in this game 1. Even if MuteAce and Samsora have the download for now, their lead is too strong for them to lose.
I don't know, it's kind of a shaky lead at this point, I think, because Sonido at 130, and Kamikaze already getting so high up.
Yeah.
If Sonido loses his stock here, Red Team is certainly favored, right?
And there it is. Ooh, living with 108%.
But no jump on Yoshi now.
Air dodge saved by Sonido. Air dodges through the forward air. Still on the right side of the stage.
Somehow makes it back.
Sonido is going to try to take the lead and try to keep Kamikaze protected. 158%. Yoshi's nose is keeping in this game.
Made it back. Once again, we see Kamikaze surviving so long. Seems to be one of his strengths as a player. He's able to just survive.
That float nair is going to take that stock from Kamikaze. And Sonido is going to have a rough time getting these kills without Yoshi. A parry on his partner's side B there. The Peach Bomb.
We've seen a couple of... Oh, what a trade. We've seen a couple KOs he's been able to find with forward smashes kind of thing, but they've all, involved having Kamikaze there to kind of pressure and change an option.
Forward tilt gonna knock MuteAce away, but Sonido's on the right side of the stage.
I like that footstool. Let's keep him safe. Sonido playing very, very well in the 2v1 so far. But at 130%, it's very, very scary.
It's difficult for sure, but not undoable for Sonido right now.
Forward air, gonna take it.
Such a huge arc that forward air covers.
Yeah.
Right, it comes a little bit right behind her, behind her head, swings all the way out.
A very, very strong active hitbox Peach has.
Yeah, great off the ledge, great in the neutral.
It is a little slower to start up, but in doubles where you have your teammate to cover a different option or to keep you safe, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good, reminding you who the royalty is with that crown.
So game one going to Sam and MuteAce. See where Sonido and Kamikaze would like to take it. It seemed like the slower pace was favoring Samsora and MuteAce, right? So maybe they want more enclosed space.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking their bans are the triplats because, again, Sonic and Yoshi are great at sharking. I'm expecting to see Town and City, actually, or Smashville.
They seem to be a team that discusses quite a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of thought behind their strategy.
Pokemon Stadium 2. All right. A true neutral stage. Great stage.
I don't expect any switches of characters.
I mean, it was not a blowout at the slightest. Very close game. Had like Sonido been knocked out before Kamikaze, Kamikaze does have Yoshi, the character at the very least, had that potential to turn that around. Sonic does have a little bit of a difficult time for it.
We go into game number 2.
All right, Sonido finding these strings, catching the land out for the forward tilt on Samsora.
Again, blue team doing a very good job of separating the two Peaches, right? Peach and Daisy. They seem to really strive in that situation. If they can find themselves in the middle and have Peach and Daisy on the outsides.
Yeah, it looks like that'd be the strongest, for sure. I mean, Sonic doesn't have like a lot of like long hitboxes, so he's gonna have to commit to going towards the characters. Yoshi can kind of just toss out forward air and up air, and keep that stage control. But right now they're both at the left stage. Gets hit with the up smash. Sonido gets sent off the top blast zone.
Great pickup from Samsora.
Unfortunately, Kamikaze misses the up air after the Sonido's back throw.
I like that up B out of shield from MuteAce when he was in the egg.
Yeah.
Very, very quick hitbox to try to punish anything Kamikaze was trying to get out of that. You see a lot of times Yoshi's try to set up, try to predict when their opponent's coming out of the egg.
Right.
Wasn't able to get it there.
But sometimes I feel like you know, you're trying to combo them, but sometimes I think you should just cash in on the damage.
Yeah. It seems a lot of time that the defender, the person in the egg, has the advantage when coming out.
Yeah.
You can throw out an aerial or an air dodge. It's hard to predict when and where they're going to be.
Very nice high recovery from Kamikaze, avoiding the Peach edge guard. Unfortunately, gets Peach bombered by Samsora.
He ran in just a little bit too close where it was intended for Sonido, but
My body as a shield. Samsora and MuteAce finding themselves together again. The perfect princess duo.
Both on their first stocks as well. Finding more and more stocks from blue team. I feel like we've seen this again and again where the first match is really, really close and competitive, and then the second game it just runs away.
Right. And as I was saying, I mean, MuteAce and Samsora had a slow download, but over time this matchup's going to get easier and easier.
MuteAce still in his first stock, 166%.
It's going to be kind of difficult to get a solid hit under all this pressure that Peach and Daisy are doling out.
I mentioned it might be hard to find KOs as blue team, and it seems to be the case more and more as the set goes on.
Ooh, that forward tilt's going to take it, as weak as it is, from center stage.
I'd say just barely, too. Red team just pushing their advantage so
Beach
much.
Bomber almost taking out both of them.
It's insane. Sonido at 120% on his last stock. Has to make the most of it.
It's going to be a very rough uphill battle from here. And a nice string on MuteAce.
Keeping up the pressure.
It seems that Sonido is going to say his farewells pretty soon, so he's trying to put in as much work for Kamikaze as he can. Get this damage, maybe shed a couple stocks so that 1v2 situation is not going to prove too difficult.
Forward tilt almost taking out Sonic.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Counters Yoshi's forward air. Sonido takes the brunt of it.
A little too eager to rush in again, counter. And this is so tough for Yoshi.
And counters are super great against characters that are button happy.
Again, that side we got 3, 4 stocks that game.
Yoshi trying to command grab, and Samsora giving him something to eat.
Samsora and MuteAce take it 2-0.